What's up, people? Welcome to the Load Up. On this show, we talk about recent tech news and anything gaming related. On today's panel, we have Alan, aka Apollo. We have Robert, aka Bioki II, and myself, Scott, aka Triggers. Now, you guys ready to load up these topics?
Let's go.
Let's do it, man.
All right, let's load it up. So recently, Microsoft released its first Xbox Series footage.
Yeah,
it included the game Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah.
And many more. Mm-hmm. Some sports titles.
Yeah.
And some crazy horror game known as Scorn.
Bro, that thing looked crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's stuck out the most immediately. Just like visually, the graphics and the art style. It really gravitated towards that.
I got you. So what do you guys think about it?
I mean, I'm gonna be quite honest. The graphics, they look good. They look solid. But I thought I was gonna see something like way crazier, like a whole other level. To me, it's still on the same level that it was before. Personally, I don't know how y'all feel about it, but that's how I felt graphics wise.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can kind of see where Alan or Apollo's coming from. As someone who hasn't played video games in like a long time, and coming back and seeing like all these videos of like what they're gonna bring out and rolling out with the new Xbox, it's pretty interesting to see. I definitely feel like has been like huge improvements in the past, from the past generations. But like you said, it still kind of looks like a video game, in general.
Okay.
Especially when compared to like other things, such as like PC.
Yeah, and they're hyping it up like the Xbox Series X is going to be some like
PC beater kind of deal.
It's going to be a whole other level, but honestly, it doesn't look... I mean, of course, you're not going to know until you have the... Is it console, technically?
Yeah.
It's still a console,
Basically,
right?
It's still a console, even though it looks like a PC.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you won't know until you have a console right in front of you and you're playing on it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But from the trailers, it didn't look like anything special.
Yeah.
But the games look cool.
Yeah.
Dirt 5 looks sick. That what was it called? The scary looking game? The
Scorn.
Mm-hmm. That thing looked crazy.
Oh, it looked insane.
That looked like a nightmare.
And I believe who made the images for Scorn? Who was the artistic designer behind that?
I believe is it
HR?
Iger? H.R. Iger.
HR, the guy from Aliens, right?
Right. He got like Academy Award winner for
that's why
for
it
that
looks so
alien art strategy that he does.
That's his type of work.
That's his type of work. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always really appreciated the artwork of Aliens. It's pretty unique for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the way like it pans out and it goes like by scene, you can see all the inspiration that kind of alien that they have. You know what I'm saying? The bodies look so similar.
I thought it was like Prometheus, the game, or something. It looked like that.
Wait, didn't they make an Alien games before?
Yeah, they made them before.
I'm pretty sure
were
different
was
studios.
it the same guy? Was he behind that as well, or like was he not?
No, just the art though. Like that like the artsy style of like a gore, gothic, cathedral.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
so that's what he's done. That's his work, and other people as well. But you see that, you know what I'm saying? That environment that they show in the trailer and stuff. So it's dope, man.
It looks like a scary game.
Yeah, it looks insane.
You know when they were filming Aliens, they were using as much real props as possible, so they got an actual guy to fit into an alien costume.
Really?
And they actually met this guy. I think it was in India is where they found this guy.
Yeah.
He was a waiter or something, and the guy was like almost 7 foot tall, and he was a waiter in like in India or something like that.
What the heck?
And like
that's crazy.
when they were having like dinner, or not dinner but lunch or whatever.
Yeah.
And so the director of Aliens, I forget his name. Do you know the director?
Ridley Scott?
I think so.
Yeah.
For the first one?
But yeah, so he saw him and he was like, "Hey, would you like to work on this movie?" And the guy didn't know what it was about, but of course he signed up because it was a good paying gig.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then so actually the guy would walk around in that suit, the alien costume at all times. So it was actually a real guy in that costume.
What?
In the first
That's
movie.
crazy.
That's cool.
It does actually. Now that I'm thinking back, especially because in those times the graphics weren't the level that they are today.
Yeah.
It looked real good. Like it looks like it was a real costume. So
Yeah, they had to rely more on using like physical actual props, kind of like how they did for the Star Wars franchise early on.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff was actually not CGI. So.
And I see where you're going, because like when you watch the first Alien film, you actually they go to the planet, right? LV-423 or something like that, and they land, and then they go into this place that looks just like one of the scenes that we just saw in Scorn, and you can kind of see the all the things that are going on.
Yeah.
And stuff. So yeah.
Another cool thing about Aliens is when they were like directing that movie, one of the most infamous scenes from Aliens is the classic like alien popping out of the chest kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
All right, so that was actually done without telling the actors that was going to happen.
Oh
so
yeah.
The only thing that they were told is that something scary was going to happen, and that they were to react like dramatize it, when it happens. But they weren't told what it was going to be. So I think it was a girl, right? That it happened to, like,
I think so.
busted out,
I
like
think
in front
so.
of her or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it happened to her, and she obviously didn't know what it was, and it just like bursted out, and of course she like freaked out. And,
Bruh.
But that whole scene was like done without them knowing what it was going to be.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
I hope that game is like. It would be cool if that has something to do with the alien world, because it looks like
it would. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I mean, I saw what the weapon that the first person shooter's holding, like you know, like you see what your weapon you're holding. Clearly, some sort of alien technology stuff. Looks just like. It looks very gory. But we'll see. We'll see where that game goes.
There was a couple games around that.
Yeah.
Like those that they showed.
The racing game Dirt 5. To be honest, I've never even heard of that.
I've only
the only like racing games that I've ever heard of were like Forza and like obviously like Need for Speed back in the day.
Yeah.
Have you guys played any of the Dirt games?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
Yeah. I've played on the 360.
Well, which ones? The first one or what?
It was like Dirt 2, I think.
How was it?
Yeah,
Or
it
what
was good.
about?
It was good. I
What
mean, nothing. You're just racing. You're just
You're just racing the dirt.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they're like rally cars.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. I kind of figured so, like rally cars.
Yeah, and you still have like nitrous and all that cool stuff. It's not like a simulation like Forza. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, Forza simulation?
Yeah, Forza is a simulation
What?
of a car. Yeah, like to drive and stuff.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just like
it's not like Need for Speed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
this
you know
whole
how
time
Need
I
for
thought it was
Speed is like a
Need for Speed.
storyline and like
okay,
you have the
okay.
girl. You know what I'm saying? You have this car and stuff, and maybe you could do some crazy maneuvers and stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of easy to handle with, right? Forza, on the other hand, is a little bit more like, hey, if you guys want to take this, if you want to feel what a car feels like, if you want to feel how this car feels like, then we're gonna kind of show you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's how you
The
can like
movement's a
drive
little
through
harder.
like the woods and stuff like that. Like you can drive through anywhere.
Right. And there is,
sense.
there's like Forza has this other one, Forza Horizon.
That's the one I played.
That gives you a little bit more of an ease like type feel with the cars. You know, you can actually have more fun with them. You know, you can go off into the
like Grand Theft Auto. It's just like,
but it's bougie.
Right.
Grand Theft Auto, but bougie.
Yeah, but any other games that stuck out to you guys?
there was this like Yakuza looking game.
Okay.
I forgot what it was called, but it was this dude who he had like superpowers basically.
Yeah.
It was interesting. But that was the other game. That was like the last one until they showed the Assassin's Creed gameplay footage, which I didn't see any like gameplay. It just looked like more trailer stuff.
Yeah.
True.
You know?
They're probably trying to save it.
Yeah, I mean it's probably still in alpha
Development.
Like, development. You know, it's still got a ways to go.
But I mean, doesn't Xbox come out this this Christmas around there or whatever?
Comes out on the holidays. Yeah.
That's right around the corner.
I'm interested to see if like any of that stuff's postponed due to the corona.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think they'll postpone it.
No, I don't think they will. But I could see if it possibly like push back some work, some sort of way.
Yeah, I mean it would be better if they release it during the holidays because obviously holidays people are trying to spend money, gifts and stuff. So
yeah.
I could see how
that's
they
usually
try really
how it
hard
goes.
to keep it on track. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm gonna buy the Xbox X for sure.
Xbox?
I haven't played video games in like, or at least console games in like 6-7 years, man. Like I'm excited to try that out because like I said, I haven't played any console video games in forever. So I'm interested to see what it's gonna be. Do you guys know the price of that? What's the price of that? Yeah,
I don't know.
No one knows yet.
Unknown.
I bet it's gonna be like $500
for real.
Probably.
I mean, that's what the Xbox One was when it came out.
Dang, for real.
I don't remember, so can't say it's right or wrong. Don't remember.
We'll fact check it.
Yeah.
And if it is, we'll put like a cool congratulations.
It's
banner above me.
But I have heard the price tag.
Congratulations, you're wrong.
I have heard the price tag of it being $499.99.
Hey, that was a totally blind guess.
Yeah, so.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because I mean the specs are pretty decent. Not gonna lie.
I mean, like the specs look crazy. Now I feel like we might not be able to tell because of what we have now. We have 1080p screens. You know what I'm saying? If your TV's in 4K, you're really not gonna see it. Not only that, but like, it's just not. I don't think the Xbox Series X is gonna be meant to be played on a normal TV. I think you're gonna need definitely a 4K monitor.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Something with a high refresh rate, right? And that's what's gonna give you the oh wow, this is really next gen level stuff.
Optimize it.
I'm really curious to see how it's gonna look.
I wonder if they're gonna do bundles, how like they had with Samsung before. They used to have bundles where like if you bought a 4K TV, you could also get an Xbox One X.
Real?
Which I mean, I can see that happening. It makes sense from a marketing stance.
I got you.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it was cool though.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to see what they come up with next.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hey guys, it's Ashley and I'm here to tell you about Grand Lighthouse Coffee. Grand Lighthouse Coffee is an e-commerce business that sells certified organic fair trade coffee, either whole bean or grinded. Chemicals do not touch the beans, and the farmers who grow the green coffee are paid and treated fairly. Coffee beans are made to order, so you will get freshly roasted beans no later than 7 days after being roasted. Grand Lighthouse also provides memberships for families and businesses depending on how much coffee you purchase per month. For more information and updates, follow and like them on Instagram and Facebook at Grand Lighthouse Coffee, or visit their website at grandlighthousecoffee.com. Thank you guys.
The short video platform TikTok has partnered with Collegiate Esports to create a new esports event. Approximately $60,000. All right, we'll go across 4 titles.
Okay.
Known as Fortnite, League of Legends, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, and Rocket League.
Ooh, nice.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Now, an additional prize will also be given to the players who submit TikTok videos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. Now, TikTok has been steadily growing in the esports community with esports teams from the likes of 100 Thieves, FaZe Clan, and so on.
Man.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, what do you guys think about this move?
I think it's smart. It's a cool play.
I mean, I think it was a no-brainer, to be honest.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you know, TikTok itself has like such a cult following.
Yeah.
You know, this is pretty much the second coming of Vine.
Yeah.
At this point.
Okay.
And so, but what I have a problem with is the fact that the award prize is so low. You know, 60,000 divided into 4 categories.
Into 4.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
was thinking it was like 60K per.
Yeah, at least, man. Like,
yeah.
There's the content creators on TikTok alone make so much more than that, and like with one given video, like it's insane. I think the most popular person on TikTok is a female named, I'm not sure, but
I know there's like a 15-year-old. She got like 53 million.
Yeah,
53 million.
Yeah,
it's something
53
ridiculous.
million.
It's a girl. She did a thing for charity for the corona. One of the things that she did was one of her videos. Like all the profits and stuff went to like coronavirus relief.
You think she's gonna be in this tournament?
I don't know, definitely not. But I think it'd be smart if TikTok recruits her to promote.
That would be
because you know obviously you have your biggest creator on the platform. Why wouldn't you want to push them to push other products and services?
Yeah.
So you know, kind of like how PewDiePie is now streaming only on YouTube.
Yeah.
So you know, it only makes sense to grab your biggest performer
on your platform
and make it work for you.
And it's not going to be on TikTok, right? It's going to be on a Twitch channel.
Yeah, I believe so. I think that's what they were mentioning.
Yeah, I mean it would make sense to be on a Twitch channel because I mean they can't they wouldn't be able to handle the amount of like foot traffic you know, and viewers and streams.
You know, it's a coming together.
It's so interesting that they were like, we're going to esports. It's like,
esports.
Whoa. It kind of reminds me of when you see just any type of soccer event, and then they have like CBS as the sponsors and stuff. But they're like, no, we're going to make our own tournament. Our name is all over it. Like, that's just...
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, man, like, you know, esports has, like, grown so much in the past few years, and it's only going to get bigger.
Yeah.
You know, we see this in South Korea, how it's so huge.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, even celebrities here in America, Drake has invested money into e-gamers. I mean, not e-gamers, esports. Freaking Snoop Dogg has money invested in it. Like
Offset.
a lot of celebrities. Yeah, Offset has. Yeah. So it's only
J-Lo,
it's only naturally the next step, man. So. Yeah. And this is a good way for them to test the waters as far as TikTok goes.
Yeah.
And I feel like this also helps them tap into another demographic that they weren't trying to reach initially.
Yeah.
The gaming community is so huge, and another great thing about the gaming community is that they're very passionate about what they do. So, for example, if you can get them to care about what's going on in your service line in your app through TikTok, you're going to see a lot more revenue. You're going to see a lot more dedicated fans coming to the app.
Yeah. That's smart.
I mean, shoot, I might just sign up for this app.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Start pumping out a few TikToks.
Probably got me.
Yeah, because they got that.
Hooked.
They basically got that clout. They're like, we're out here on esports, and you're like, I mess with them now because they on esports. That's crazy.
It's pretty interesting the games that they chose too. Those 4 games are probably like the most popular streamable games that could come to mind.
Yep.
I personally know a guy who used to do a lot of Rocket League tournaments.
Okay.
And man, they're intense, man.
Oh yeah.
And they're about it, man.
Yeah.
This is very intense. This is very cool. What was the other one? Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike has been around for a long time, man. There's a huge skill gap. Yep. Yeah, there's a huge skill gap there.
Oh yes, 100%.
And the people that are good. They're top tier.
The number 1 esports. League of Legends.
League of Legends.
Yeah.
League of Legends was the next one.
Of course they had to go with that.
Yeah. I think League of Legends that's the one where they're playing like overhead, right? And there's teams of 4 or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I feel like a boomer.
Oh boy. So, how does this all benefit TikTok?
I mean, it's like he said, it's just like you're
tapping into a whole new demographic.
Do you think it's gonna work?
It's a crossover.
Do you think it's gonna work?
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, there's no way this is gonna fail. This is like a golden goose egg. This is a win-win for everybody.
And the fact that they're doing it now in their they're not going down. Mm-hmm. They've only been going up.
Yeah.
So they're like,
this is gonna keep increasing the popularity.
Yeah.
When is the tournament set to happen?
That I do not know.
It has yet to be decided?
I think it's already happening.
It's already happening as of now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It makes sense to do it during the quarantine because now the amount of content that's being streamed and consumed is at an all-time high because people are forced to be indoors.
Yeah.
Oh. So right now would be the ideal time for it to happen.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have sports, you don't have NBA, you don't have any of that.
Yeah, you can't go out.
And which is crazy, speaking of esports, NBA 2K is going to be televised on TV. It's going to be a esports tournament as well.
No, really?
They're not going to, since there's no NBA, they're just going to actually do the NBA 2K.
Oh, wow.
That's going to be on TV. That's crazy.
What a time to be alive,
bro!
Right.
What a time to be alive.
I wonder what people think, though. You know what I'm saying? When they switch over and then they're like, "What is this?"
They're gonna be like, "Bro, I'm tripping."
What is this? I was like, "Is this real?"
They're gonna be like, "Bro, LeBron James look weird."
Dude, the other one they're doing Fortnite as well, right?
They're doing Fortnite as well.
Is Fortnite still the number 1 stream game?
Yes.
By far.
I believe that it's slowly tipping down, but. I believe they are still
actually
number 1.
because they had 350 million players.
Yeah.
And that's more subscribers or whatever you want to call it than Hulu or HBO than they have on their own apps. Fortnite alone had that 350 million.
Jesus, I haven't played Fortnite since season 2. I don't even know what season they're on now, but I did see the Travis Scott thing on Fortnite, and that was pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
that was pretty clean.
It's crazy.
So it's really cool to see them still be able to keep up with current trends, and I mean it just kind of goes to show how they're able to keep up with with current fads and stay still relevant when most games would already have fallen off. We have, for example, what was the other Royal Rumble game that came out?
Battle Royale, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, Battle Royale game.
Overwatch?
No. It was Apex? Competing with PUBG. Yeah, it was PUBG. PUBG still has its core followers.
Yeah, you don't hear them in the mix though.
But you don't hear them. They're not making they're not making waves Fortnite still is, which is like I said, it just goes to show you just how knowledgeable they are and how to stay relevant and current with the trends.
Apex is kind of holding on. I feel like
I've never played it.
It's kind of small. It's got a good following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Apex about?
Apex is like Overwatch almost.
Oh, okay.
Similar to that. But they're not really even talked about as well. I think it's probably, if it comes to shooter games, first person, I'm assuming it's probably between Call of Duty or Counter-Strike. One of those two. And then below that, I don't know, maybe Overwatch.
Gotcha.
And then PUBG, probably.
Gotcha.
I would assume.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever tried to play League of Legends?
No, because I know that.
I've seen gameplay of it, man, and it looks intense, man. Also, the matches last like an hour. Like, those matches last like a really long time normally. And I don't think I have the attention span for that.
Yeah.
I have the attention span of a goldfish.
So, yeah. It's just going to see how this benefits TikTok in a way.
Yeah,
you know, what they're going to do with esports and stuff like that.
It's going to be pretty cool, not going to lie.
Yeah. I mean, TikTok. Who would have thought? TikTok, esports. Does that sound right to you guys?
Okay, I see you rapping over there.
Does that sound right, though?
Yeah, wasn't TikTok called something else before TikTok? Didn't they change the name to TikTok or something?
No idea.
Vine.
Yeah, Vine. It was called Vine.
They came back with a mask. Let's be honest.
Came back with a vengeance, right?
Yeah.
They came back with a fake mustache.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, there it is.
Right, much love.
Recently, Activision announced the remastered versions of Tony Hawk number 1 and 2, Proskater.
Spicy.
Yes, very. Now, the series was remastered back in 2012 with the Tony Hawk Proskater HD. But this one is supposed to have 4K stunning visuals with 60 frames.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
Okay.
Reboosted multiplayer features. And much more.
About to see these ollies in 4K.
Similar maps.
Kick flips.
Same players. Skaters. So, guys, are y'all excited about this?
Personally, I'd say...
We got a meh?
I'd say I'm 50-50.
50-50?
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely played the Tony Hawk, the second one. But that's about it. And I remember it was pretty fun, though. I do remember liking it. So I wonder if they're going to add more like customization options, and I think they mentioned that they're also going to do online available.
Yes. Online, all that good stuff.
I wonder how that's going to work. So that part's going to be interesting to see.
The only reason why I said meh is because, one, I didn't grow up playing it, so I don't really have any like hype.
Ties to it.
Yeah, any ties, anything like that. Okay. And two, I love Skate. Skate is just like I would have been way more
hype
if it was Skate. If it was Skate 4 or something like that, it's whatever. But
it looks good. Skate love Tony Hawk. So I mean, that's the butter. That's the butter.
Bread and butter.
No, yeah. Now this is a full remake, guys, as well. So it's again, it's gonna be similar to the first to the first one and second one.
Yeah.
But it is a full remake. So like Byogi said, online multiplayer. Stunning visuals, all that good stuff. Now, we'll tell you that I know for a fact a lot of you guys are really excited about this because a lot of people remember 1 and 2, right? On the PlayStation.
Hey, throwback.
Now, this was, I'm telling you, this was a game where people would get mad.
I think I did play on PS2.
People would get mad, especially if you're playing against another opponent. Like, they would get mad. This was that
was a rage
game.
Dang.
100%. You guys know this too. Rage game. So, I'm pretty excited about this. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The only thing that I am just thinking about is the after effects that this is going to have with the skating genre, right, of games.
Yeah.
Because there's more games of skating are supposed to be releasing later on. I'm not sure if it's going to be late 2020, 2021. But other companies are also supposed to be releasing other new games.
Yeah.
Devoted for skating. So we're going to see how that goes. The Tony Hawk games haven't really been that good for a while. That's true, and people know that.
That's why they're bringing this one back.
That's why they're bringing this one back.
Old faithful.
So do you guys remember anything about the old Tony Hawk games that you guys might want to improve on or something that maybe they could do better?
I'm sure this is just going to happen naturally, but the fluid motion of the characters, I remember that being pretty... So, like, every now and then it'd be, like, kind of bulky. Like, the way your character would, like, fall or, like, get up or, like, perform a trick. But obviously that just has to do to like the technology available back then.
Yeah.
So I assume on the new Xbox X everything's gonna be a lot more fluid. So I'm very excited to see like just how realistic it can be.
That's how Skate was. Skate was way more fluid. It looks super real. It just looks sick. And they had cool different modes. I don't know.
I've never played Skate. Could you like tell me more about it?
So Skate is more realistic.
Uh-huh.
It's way more realistic. It's not like you're doing crazy stunts and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
It's like they teach you the basics of ollieing and stuff like that.
Nice,
it's honestly like, how there's the boxing games for like the EA Sports boxing games, and they're pretty realistic. They teach you how to do the hooks.
Uh-huh.
It's basically that, but for skating.
Gotcha.
And for me, Tony Hawk is more animated,
style.
more It's more like that.
Okay.
It's not super realistic. It doesn't really try to. It's not like the NBA 2K of skating.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Skate is like that.
Oh, okay, nice.
But they have modes where it's called I think it's Thrasher or something like that, or Hall of Meat. Hall of Meat is what it's called.
Uh-huh.
So basically, you're supposed to like get the worst injury ever, and if you get hurt the most, you get the most points. That was a mode that was just like.
Dude, that reminds me of a TV show called Scars.
I've never heard
back in I think it was like Spike TV or MTV or something like that. This was like early 2000s, but they showed like a lot of skate videos where people would get hurt. That just kind of reminded me of that.
Oh, okay.
But I did see the video for the Tony Hawk, the remastered one, and it does look pretty.
It does look.
It does look pretty good. You know what I think would be pretty funny is how I assume Tony Hawk, the character, is gonna be playable. Right, I think it'd be kind of funny if on the remastered one they remastered him as an old man like he is now.
Yeah.
That'd be like just such a nice little touch to it.
Yeah,
keep him up to date.
Keep him up to date. He's still got it, man.
Oh, he does.
I've seen videos of him still doing like these crazy tricks still.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you've been doing it so long.
Yeah, his whole life.
It's like Michael Jordan playing basketball today. He can still get threes.
Still dunk on you.
Yeah, most likely. For sure, I'm pretty sure he can.
Gotcha. And now with all these remakes coming out, are you guys looking into something that maybe you'd want to have remade? Any game that maybe from the past that you would be like, you know what, this is the game that they need to do a full remake of?
San Andreas.
San Andreas?
Okay, yeah, I'll agree with that one. San Andreas was pretty fun.
That'll be sick.
And you also had a co-op split screen. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could play two characters and run around.
That.
Yeah, that was like I think that was the last GTA game to have that.
I think that was the only one. I can't think of it. So? I don't think they had that on any of the other ones.
So.
Yeah, that was. I'll agree with him. San Andreas was pretty.
San Andreas
was pretty lit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What about you?
I hope they do that more with. I hope they have that option for more games that are coming out to be able to play split screen, because I feel like that's like a lost thing that like gaming companies don't do that anymore.
This kind of reminds me of like the reboots. How they do the reboots for movies and stuff like that. This kind of reminds me of that. It's like, let's bring back the old. It's nostalgic. I even heard, I saw an article. I saw a little bit of this article where the creator of the Tony Hawk thing, or I don't know if he's a creator, but he was talking about how 90s is just so in trend right now. So he's like, right now is the time like, for us to do this.
The perfect time to bring in games too.
This is a nostalgia factor.
Yeah, and it's going to have, I think it's going to have all the old music too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, yeah. That's going to be cool.
It's going to be sick.
It's going to be awesome.
What about you, Scott?
I mean, I don't know. You guys got me thinking about San Andreas. I'm like, man, is there any other really good game that I want to do a whole remake on? Only remake. If we're going to keep it in that.
They did a remake of, what's the guy with, it's like a dog. He like jumps on boxes.
So Sly Cooper? I don't know.
No.
This guy's talking about Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot. Don't worry, we'll let it.
That's what they just did? They did that recently?
Yeah, like a few years ago, like 2 years ago or something.
Did it look any...
Yeah, it looked amazing.
Oh, wait, I think I remember that.
PS4.
Yeah, PS4.
Yeah. Oh, they're doing it for Mario.
Are they?
They're bringing back Mario 64 remastered.
Nice. That's gonna be sick.
Nintendo knows.
Nintendo's is on a whole new wave right now.
Yeah.
Thanks to the Switch and the Villager game. What's it called?
The Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Is that a Villager game? That's racist. No, I'm kidding. The Villager game.
Yeah. So can you think of any other games that you'd be interested to see?
Any off the top of your head?
Off the top of your head.
Like growing up, a game that you like that hasn't come back.
I mean, honestly, not at the moment. Not at the moment. I mean, I don't like remasters. I like remakes. You know, they did it with Resident Evil. They did Resident Evil 3. They did Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 was more of a remaster, but Resident Evil 3 was a remake. And I saw some gameplay of it, and I thought it was amazing. I didn't like the way Nemesis looked, but I understand why they do remakes. Brings back nostalgia, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That feeling and everything.
And they get to go back and fix things.
You get to go back, not necessarily fix things, just make things different and a little bit new, a little bit more fresh,
polish it.
a little bit more fresh for the younger generation to kind of see what they can do, you know. And it also shows you what these studios can do with all this new technology. How the game looks if it was from now. If the game came out now, this is what it would be. Well, guys, while we did have some interesting topics today, that's gonna be it. All right. So, if you guys want to like and subscribe, follow us at Essix Interactive on Instagram. That's ESSIX Interactive. And also follow our podcast, the Dreamcast, which is also available on Anchor, Spotify, and Apple Podcast.
Nice.
From us to you guys, thank you. Y'all have a great day.
Peace.